Let's get it on.
All right, I'm going to have to give you guys a little bit of crumbs along the way so you can follow me, right? It's like when you try to get your dog to come back in the house and they don't want to come back in, right? I'm telling you right now, makes no sense. There are too many holes on the Seattle Seahawks for you guys to be worrying about a damn quarterback with the number 2 overall pick. You're going to get a quarterback that's going to come in there from the college ranks, that's going to play as well as Geno has played this year? No. People are pointing to specific games from Geno Smith in the NFL this year when I can point to specific games from those people who you're talking about in college from college this year. Make it make sense to me, man. Come on. The number 2 pick right here, and you're not salivating at a chance to have Jalen Carter on your team at a position of need, right? And then look at this one right here. Chances are, man, the way that the defense is playing and the defense is coming up as well, a lot of the flaws that are on the team might show up to creep up to where you might be picking in the top 15 with your own pick as well. It's a reload year. I've stressed that time and time every week, even during wins. What did I say? Oh, it got real. Seattle 6-3 in a reload year. Reload year has to be attached to your thought process. Jalen Carter, check this out. Look at this right here. Jalen Carter don't play all that running shit. He's on my all-hall monitor team. No running. Check this out. Oh, look at the quickness. Oh, my God. What are we talking about here? What are we doing here? Come on, man. Look at the quickness, right? You're going to try to cross-face, right? You're going to try to get somebody over the cross-face against a guy that quick. Look at him. Give him half a man. Look at this, man. 310 pounds with that type of cat-like quickness. Getting on down there. You want to be cute, try to pin and pull on him or something like that? Not going to happen, homie. Look at that. It's like a tire. One more time, full speed, man. You guys don't know nothing about stopping the run out there. Look at this. Oh. But get a quarterback, Cletus. Look at this one right here on a 2-eye, right? Deploy that at 2-eye this time. You're going to have this rocket motion here. And look at his ability to get off multiple blocks. What was I saying in the last one, man? Nobody wants to get off blocks over there in Seattle. Jalen Carter, he don't have them problems. Check this out. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. I would like to stop the run and spark a tire. Look at that. Oh, my God. Look at the violence right there. The violence and the carnage. Come on, man. Look at this man hustling. And then bringing the violence, right? He woke up and chose violence that night. Jamon Dumas-Johnson did a good job of having that man cut back in, and this man synchronized swimming and boom, looked like it was fucking choreographed or something like that. You can see it right there. Duco Lax. All in his draws. They're going to have to be steam clean. It's going to have to be multiple people really working to get that shit up out that man's draws right there. And you can tell, right, his shit was ring-a-dinging. It was like, doo-doo-doo. We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed. It's dial. Jalen Carter hung your ass up. Come on, man. You guys are weird out there, man. Geno playing as good as you've seen him, he can play. You could add more pieces to that, but then you can take those high-level pieces and add a guy like this among other guys with your other first however many picks, focusing on the defensive side of the ball. The offense is the problem, and it's specifically the quarterback at that, off a guy with no damn wear and tear on him who fits your scheme and will fit the scheme from here until the end of time because that's just his style of play. I don't know, man. Yo, this is my jam right here. Look at the agility and quickness. Oh, man, put it on spin cycle on him. Spun him like a dreidel. Look at him. Where's he coming from right here? I can't tell, actually. Might just be from his normal 3 technique post right here. Look at him. Take the outside approach, square him up. Get hands on him. Look at him. Burp the baby. He burped the baby. He smacked that man in his back right there. Got rid of his hiccups and everything like that. And then used that just to get inside. Look at the football intelligence on this cat. You don't want someone like that roaming the middle of your defense. The scariest defenses are the one who has guys who are stout up front. I love edge players and all that. They're going to get busy, no doubt about that. But if you're stout up the middle, That helps out your second level players, your linebackers and all that there. Keeps them clean a lot of the times there. It's a game changer, an absolute game changer, man. All right, real quick, we're going to call this like a mailbag section or something like that. I'm going to pick out one of these dumbasses and answer this right here. Check this out. Shame Games. He said, he was immediately after the game, too. I got the alert for this one. It was on the one when I was talking about Kenny McIntosh. He commented on that one. After Geno's performance against the Panthers in our own stadium, I'm now hoping we don't pass on the opportunity to take a top rookie QB at number 3, Cletus. Obviously, we need D-line help and another linebacker, but we may be able to trade for guys or sign free agents. Can't trade for a top rookie QB. Oh, boy. One of these rookie QB slurpers, like he ain't watching the current NFL landscape and seeing guys like Mac Jones and Zach Wilson and Trey Lance and all these guys not being what you thought they were going to be right away, right? Even Justin Fields, who had crazy stats at Ohio State, then comes in throwing more interceptions than touchdowns and just about doing it again in his second season as well. However, check this out. So notice how a dumbass like that is nitpicking, right? He'll wait for Geno to have what he conceives to be a bad game, then jump all over it. But then when Geno has a good game, he's nowhere to be found. I've never seen that dude on the channel before. He waited for this particular game right here in which he could just say it because Geno had multiple interceptions in the game. But if you watch the game, obviously the second interception was not his fault. He thought it was an offsides play, and he tried to just throw the ball up like you would do in any situation like that. So even with that being said, it wasn't like a totally bad game. He threw 3 touchdowns in an NFL game. You're not going to count that, right? The man has 25 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 3,400 yards, which is 6th in the league, 25 touchdowns, which is 4th in the league. Come on, man. QBR. I don't even like that QBR stuff, but it's 5th in the league, and his rating, his QB rating, which I do go by and I will forever, I believe is the same, 5th or 4th or something like that. But you could just go up and down and you could just see this man has been balling, no doubt about that, right? But if you want to nitpick something, and then you're probably talking about this cat right here, right? You nitpick a game with that man threw 1 interception, 3 in an NFL game, right? 3 TDs, 1 legit interception in the NFL game, but then overlook somebody playing against Tennessee's weak-ass defense and throwing 3 interceptions and 0 touchdowns? A man throwing 2 interceptions versus Youngstown State. If you want to nitpick some shit, right? Getting most of your touchdowns against weak FCS teams like NIU, where you have 4 touchdowns, Youngstown State 2 touchdowns, Miami of Ohio 3 touchdowns for your 19 touchdowns. Come on, man. What are we doing here? Even if you want to go to guys that I like, right? Bryce Young. He had a multiple interception game before. Did you not watch the ULM game? That was against ULM, University of Louisiana Monroe. He's had those type of games, but this again, you're trying to judge somebody who's playing in the NFL against guys who are playing against who are playing in college football and who are playing for teams that are superiorly matched to the teams that they're playing. 95% of the teams that these guys who play at Alabama, Ohio State, and these teams like that, they're just superiorly matched. That's just what it is. But he has 27 touchdowns and 5 interceptions in college ball, and Geno's doing that in the NFL, right? Come on, man. C.J. Stroud, too. Did you not just watch the Michigan game where he threw 2 interceptions? Right? That's the only pretty valuable team they played all season as far as defense goes, and he had a couple of interceptions in that game. So that's really what it boils down to. That's why these guys are so hard to predict in the NFL from the quarterback position, because they're not playing against good competition, but they're playing with superior competition. Or you'll have guys playing in offenses that just don't translate to the league. Just a whole bunch of different shit, man. It's a crapshoot no matter how you think it's not. We should just go over all the quarterbacks of the past 5 seasons and see who's actually balling in these drafts and who's not. Straight up. So you got a guy that's just 32 years old or be 33, doesn't have any wear and tear on his body, and you have Tom Brady playing until he's 45 years old. And in his 45th year or his 45th year of age, he has 16 touchdowns and 3 interceptions or something like that. Aaron Rodgers about to be 40. Listen, you can have 5-6 years easily with Geno Smith. Stop overthinking it.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.